Record high inflation is killing families.
Inflation was one of the highest in the world.
And massive inflation.
Inflation is just over 40%.
7.9% inflation.
Inflation has hit the U.S. hard.
And everybody knows it.
Yes, Larry, everybody knows it. We hear about inflation in our countries all the time. But I was curious about how it compares to inflation in other parts of the world. That's where Google Sheets and Wikipedia comes in. Luckily for us, Wikipedia has a page called List of Countries by Inflation Rate. Let's take a look at it. There are two tables in it: inflation this year and inflation over the past 5 years. I couldn't figure out which one to talk about in this video, but then it hit me.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Let's open Google Sheets and jump right in. The built-in import HTML formula makes this task a walk in the park. Here's how it works. URL is the URL of the website where your data is. In this case, that is a Wikipedia article. Query is what tells Google Sheets whether you want to import a table or a list. You need index because a website may have more than one table. This tells Google Sheets which table you want to import. Example 1. Let's import the data for this year's inflation from Wikipedia. Import HTML, URL, table, index value is 2. Boom! There we go. We now have the data for this year's inflation for all the countries from Wikipedia. Example 2. Now, let's import the data for the 5-year trend, which is the next table on this page. Import HTML, URL, table, index is 3, because it's the third table on this Wikipedia page. Boom! Now, let's find the countries where the average inflation over the last 5 years was 10% or more. We'll enable the filter view, go to Filter by Condition, select Greater Than, and enter 10. There we go. We now have a list of countries where inflation rate over the last 5 years on average was 10% or more. And just like that, you can use import HTML to grab tables and lists from websites across the internet and analyze them with Google Sheets.
¿Por qué no los dos?